Welcome to another edition of Mini Me Crafts. Today we're going to make this harvest or Indian corn Girl Scout swap kit or craft kit. Great for fall time of year, Thanksgiving, campouts in the fall. Also great for, place settings, name tags during that time of year, or Native American, anything badge work, events or activities. Really cute and easy to make. All of our craft kits, as some of you already know, come individually packaged, and you get free personalized tags with your kits that you order. So the first thing you want to do is dump out the contents of your bag. Just warn your girls, or girls if you're listening, just be careful because sometimes there's small pieces you don't want them to roll off onto the floor. Using a towel or a piece of fabric is good because then it can't roll quite as easily as it can on a table surface. So you have your beads that are going to make up your corn, and then your stalk that you're going to string the beads on, ribbon, your tags, and your pin. And then this is going to be the leaves or dried husks of the corn. You're going to have a small clear rubber band on the husks, so you want to just take that off. And these are pretty strong. These are the really thin hair rubber bands, so they don't break too easily, but be careful because you're going to want to use that again. And you're going to have your raffia or husks, and you want to just open those. They're all pre-cut, so you don't have to worry about that. You'll be able to trim them in the end, and also separate them if you want a little bit fuzzier husks. But you want to get them all sort of straight like this, and then you're going to take your stalk, or what you're going to string your corn beads on, and just bend it halfway, and get it bent over the husks. Bend the husks up, and then you're going to put your rubber band back on. It doesn't need to be wound too much, but you see how much it can stretch. It's very stretchable, so you don't have to worry about that. Feed it down towards the end of the husks, and you're good to go. Now, don't worry about the length of this or anything. That'll be the last thing you do, and you can trim it, you can split it. I'll show you all that later. First, we're going to string our beads. So get your pipe cleaners or chenille stems separated out, and you can start stringing the beads on. And it doesn't matter really what order you put them in. Should be sort of random, and they go on really easily on each stalk. Oops. Yellow one. And I'll start back with the brown. You don't really need to have, like I said, a pattern, but if you want to make sure your colors are separated, you can kind of do them. And oops, I did two yellows there, so it doesn't really matter. Then you're going to start on your other end. Oh, let's start with a different color, so it's two colors right next to each other. And you don't even really have to have the same number of beads on each stalk, because not all corn is the same length when you take it off the stalk, but you can go that route if you want. This is the fun part, and it's real easy. The tip of the chenille stem has a little metal, has the wire, and so that makes it easy to guide on. There we go. Once you get all your beads on there, the chenille stem is cut just the right length, so your girls or you guys don't have to worry about cutting it. So just pull it down, and then all you have to do is just bend over that stalk, and it's going to keep those beads from coming off. Just make sure it's pulled down all the way and bend over, and you're good to go. Okay. Now the tip is a little sharp, so just be careful with that. And then you're just going to have your ribbon. Now you can do different things with your ribbon. The easiest is probably to have your girls do a square knot. So you do right over left. It's going to cover that rubber band right up. and left over right, and you can knot it, or you can do a small bow if you'd like. And then you'll take a pair of scissors. It's really the only supplies you need. It is the only supplies you need for this, or material or tools you need for this swap. And there you go. Now, before you put the pin on, you can trim this. And raffia is great because you can take, if you want them thinner stalks, you can take them, you can just split them. Just pull them apart and split them if you want thinner stalks. You split them, or you can keep the stalks a little thick, and then you can trim. This is the fun part for the girls, is you can trim the stalks different lengths. Some girls like theirs the same length, but it gives it more kind of a rustic feel if you want to go different lengths. Just tell them not to go crazy, because once they cut it, it's cut, and there you go. So you end up with this cute little kind of multi-layered stalks. Then you take your pin, and you can just feed it and your raffia underneath your ribbon, or where the rubber band is. That way it won't come off. And then put your pin on, and the pin has a little hole pre-punched in the corner. And there you go. That's simple. You just have a few scraps of raffia and ribbon. You only needed scissors, and you're all done. So it's a super fun, really cute kit, and it's easy for the girls with minimal help. So have fun, happy crafting. Hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.